Greetings, I am Lies and I use she, her.
And I am Scandal and I use they, them.
And let's play a game together!
Yeah!
Alright, so we have got the boy at the house bossing us around again, telling us that we need to sit down, take a seat and look, girl. And we're gonna see what he's talking about.
Yeah, because we don't know what's going on because he has pulled out his laptop. Huh? What are you talking about? Alex pulls me down next to him. He
Yes.
logs into his social media account and shows me a video that he shared on his page. It's the real footage from Vine Means Cafe.
Which I appreciate that. I was like, okay, also, like, I've asked you to sit next to me. I've told you to take a look at this, and then I just drag you down onto the couch.
Yeah, pretty much.
It has escalated.
It's fine.
Alright, real footage, yay!
It shows that after I left, Cindy and Jonathan came in and took the money. Did Mark give you this?
Shitty
Shitty Phoenix.
No, I know, it's shitty Phoenix. I'm just
Asshole
like,
Phoenix.
Asshole Phoenix is like,
It's okay.
I had a good talk with the cafe manager, and now Ben is taking care of her. Ben is murdering the cafe manager. Take care of her.
Take care of her.
Ben's also a secret hitman.
Yeah, they're all secret hitmen in this world, you know.
Kind of like everybody is a little bit murderous, right on the edge. It's fine.
Especially they might actually hit you. Oh, wait.
Taking care of her.
What do you mean?
It's a hit.
Alex plays a voice recording that he also published on his social media page. It's a voice recording of Ben and the cafe manager, who admits to everything.
Soon, Cindy, Jonathan, and the cafe manager will have to apologize to you, because now everyone knows what happened. Additionally, I put up the recording of Jonathan confessing, because, you know, that would be important as well.
So is this a legal prosecution, or are we just kind of using the internet at
Public
large
shaming.
to commit... Like, I think that's actually illegal?
They actually wanted to commit fraud against you and, you know, basically, get you in trouble for theft, wrongfully accuse you, and I don't even know what the proper name for that is.
Like, I don't know,
like,
can you
and
actually...
essentially blackmail you.
Right.
I was just say, and then now they're doing theirs was just not a legal thing. They were only kind of threatening legal, and so we're not doing legal either, it seems.
Right? Do you think Cindy and Jonathan even care?
Oh, what they did to you will look bad for their parents' business.
Alex takes a look at his watch.
Aye.
It's a Rolex.
I say, he pulls up his sleeve so he can find his watch. But reaches in pocket, pulls out a pocket watch.
Yeah.
Because he's that kind of a troll.
It would be so bad.
I think they'll be here soon.
Who's going to be here? Wait, what?
Everyone to publicly apologize to you. Every one of them shows up in Rocky Horror style gear. We dressed them in that so they'll be contrite and embarrassed. Now apologize!
So we're performing more social shaming behavior based on the fact that supposedly people aren't supposed to wear costumes like that according to gender standards and roles which are old and made up?
Mark somewhere. But Byrne doesn't like public shaming and drama. What are we doing?
Right?
Aye, it's fine.
What?
I've publicly shamed all of them. For you, Byrne, I made them the center of horrible, judgy attention. Don't you love that?
No, not really.
You see.
15 minutes later, Ben arrives together with Cindy, Jonathan, and the cafe manager. So are they all gonna get, like, prosecuted?
That's what I'm
Like,
waiting
this is
for. The police.
ridiculous.
We'll call the police. It's the police.
Hello, Ben. These people are here to apologize to you. The cafe manager looks afraid and breaks into tears as soon as she sees me.
She also looks really stylish, just to be honest.
She
Since
really
the beginning,
does.
she has looked very stylish.
Yes.
I'm really sorry, Byrne. I didn't have any choice. Cindy and Jonathan threatened me. I would have lost my job if I didn't listen to them. Shut up. You hate her too.
Jonathan nudges her lightly to remind her that they're here to say sorry to me. Cindy sighs loudly.
Byrne, I'm sorry.
So sorry.
I realized we went too far. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. Not for, sexually assaulting you, or stalking you, or physically assaulting you, or threatening to run you over with my car and being dominant over you, or controlling you and bullying you. But I'm sorry for publicly shaming you.
Wasn't that Alex who threatened to run us over with his car?
I don't know.
Honestly, though, I think they both pulled the same thing.
I think they both done it.
It's fine. They're both terrible. It's okay.
Mm.
He glares at Cindy, who refuses to open her mouth. So you're not going to say anything, Cindy? I wonder what your parents would say if they knew you had refused to apologize, even though you were caught.
There's no legality on all this. They're all basically just, we are above the law, we'll handle everything ourselves.
Aye.
And I don't have any intention of taking down the video and voice recording. He did put up the voice recording, it just wasn't mentioned.
No, it's the previous voice recording about everybody confessing.
Oh, damn it. Well, it's okay.
Like, that's why I was like, it's the recording. And then
And
it's
it's
like,
the
it's a
wrong
recording
one.
of this
Right.
other thing. Yeah, you're fine.
If you don't say sorry. Fine. Sorry. Do it a little bit nicer.
Well,
Grabs her, shoves her onto her knees. Say sorry.
honestly, this is really silly and artificial. You haven't engaged with these people at all. There's no basically
Also,
social re-education.
I'm fascinated that the only adult here is the cafe manager.
I know.
I am fascinated by this.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, whatever. Sorry that I pulled a prank on you, Fern. A prank.
Prank?
Getting you in legal trouble for theft is not a prank.
That is not a prank.
No.
No.
Now, are we good? No.
No.
No, not really. Actually, this sucks.
No, that's...
Now, with this much pressure, would Byrne forgive them? Or I think Byrne would just be confused by this whole thing.
Yeah.
Be like, I don't think Byrne would be like, yeah, forgive them. She'd be like, wait, I don't understand.
This is also ridiculous. Again, I'm like,
It's really
no, they
sudden,
should be
too.
prosecuted because they really have literally attacked you and gone after you. One of them is truly like...
I feel like this is a way better representation of the wealthy than they mean to do. Going, we handle shit amongst ourselves because we are an elite class. We don't need the police or other people or anything. We can do this ourselves.
So one of the ways that somebody actually described the police that I kind of agree with is the police is not there for you. They are there for the upper class to protect them from you.
From you, yes.
Yeah, like that is not how this works.
And this is the upper class, and also the way basically abuse and inequality and mistreatment have been perpetuated is by lack of knowledge. The idea that you keep information to yourself, amongst yourself, keep yourselves to yourselves, is a rich person ideal.
Oh, absolutely.
Because sharing information breeds equality. So it's this experience of going, we don't have to involve the police. This can belong to us. We can fix it.
Yeah.
Family business is handled under the table.
Yeah. So I don't even know, because I'm with my friend and neither of these really work with Byrne. I don't get why Byrne would also be like, I feel
like if we say don't forgive them so easily, Byrne's going to get sort of that pissy thing they write her as once in a while.
I know.
But at the same time, I don't think she would just forgive them out the gate.
This is also ridiculous. Again, we've literally had threatened legal action that was... getting an apology doesn't necessarily mean jack shit, and we're really going, we're gonna put this, this is stupid?
Additionally, I won't take those things down from social media. People will be copying and sharing those.
So that's not how that works.
His coming down would not be, a big thing. On the other hand, again, legal people don't get involved unless you're breaking a bigger law and you choose to press charges. If someone steals from your cafe and you don't choose to press charges, the police can't make you press charges.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Now, if they catch a person in the process of theft, they can bring them in for theft, but no charges are pressed if you, the person who owns it, that kind of thing. Like there's multiple layers to it.
Right?
At any rate, what do you think?
I don't think Byrne would fucking trust these people at all. Because, like, Byrne keeps running away and then just being like, I don't forgive you. I'm just going to walk away from
I also
this.
think that very much, I don't forgive them so easily. I'm tired of Cindy pulling this shit. I'm tired of being the bullied one all the time. I'm also tired of women being freaking jealous of me. I am put in the spotlight to basically out of shame and overwhelm and basically as basically for public abuse. And you go, you're more popular than me. I want to bring you down. You're literally the subject of every rumor. You were the one starting those rumors. Like, that was such a good point.
It was kind of funny.
Right, let's do it.
Don't forgive them so easily. Pep, come on. If the three of you agree to apologize to me publicly, I will forgive you. What?
What? Are you insane? There's no way I'm going to do that. My dad would kill me if I had to do that. Yes, and I don't want to lose my job.
You literally kept Byrne in public for 2 straight hours, cafe manager. 2 hours straight with all the employees watching, potentially the store actually open.
Yeah.
Like, Cindy has been torturing you at school. Jonathan raped you.
Yeah.
No, the answer is not...
Oh no, I just forgive them. Byrne, you do not need to be magnanimous. You can sometimes you really need to go, you need to stop this behavior, and whatever consequence it is that is going to get you away from me is the appropriate one.
This is your call out right now. Cindy groans loudly as she realizes that she doesn't have any choice.
Fine.
The three of them finally agree to apologize publicly through their social media accounts.
That's the public apology, not like going on the news or whatever. It's literally just a social endeavor. Like, this whole thing is not a legal matter. It is just purely social between little social groups and popularity contests.
This is really strange.
And again,
this feels also...
This sounds like rich people to me.
Yeah.
Like really rich people, where it's all about them and their Twitters and being cancelled or not about the actual legal ramifications of what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. I could lose my job. I appreciate that, cafe manager.
You must be the poorest one here, to be honest.
Actually, that's kind of what I was thinking. And I feel really bad for them. And also being like, yeah, you're, unfortunately, in the way that the writer has made you apparently also basically toxic against your own gender expression. Like, this is really terrible. I don't like any of this. I forgive you all.
That's it. You're going to forgive them that easily.
I don't want this to hang over my head forever.
Which sounds like Byrne, very much going, and now that they're going to go out and say, by the way, I actually did the bad, and I'm not actually going to be, and it's not just going to blow over, I actually have to take some accountability, then Byrne is like, okay,
yeah,
now let's let it go away. Can it just go away
Like,
now?
because again, one of the big reasons why I'm kind of like, the reason why I say go public with this for me is just because she was already publicly humiliated / being attacked constantly. The fact that her asking for a public apology makes sense in that way, but again, the weird thing of let's just go on our social media account seems really strange.
Public.
Like, why you wouldn't go to the employees that you personally forced to spend part of their shifts watching you aggressively go after someone, all the people in school that ever had to deal with Cindy's abuse, like Jonathan's.
But she's such a popular bully.
Right. Everybody's so happy to be bullied by her. It's over my head forever.
Great. Can we leave?
No one's stopping you.
Byrne, I can assure you that you can come to our cafe anytime you want. You can shop there, you can spend your money there, you can support our business, and you can have your job back.
Before I can answer the cafe manager, my smartphone chimes. It's a short message from Nate.
Wow. Hey, Byrne, how are you? I can do this.
No
It's
British.
okay.
No British.
I know.
Corpse husband.
How are you? How's the investigation going? Anyway, I heard you're looking for a job, and I want to offer you one. Do you want to be my personal manager?
Whoa, we have...
Manager makes no sense. We have no managerial skills.
At all?
I hope to hear from you soon.
Is this the end of the game?
That's the end of the chapter. You have to pick somebody.
I know, but like, are we really, like, I'm
We're
genuinely
getting
like...
close.
Are we getting
People
there?
should probably offer us other options. And the thing is if we date Nate, it's literally going to be an experience of we know nothing about this person. And so he's fine by merit of knowing almost nothing about him.
Right? Also, though, wouldn't we get in a shit ton of trouble, potentially, from a lot of people going, hey, by the way, you're dating your personal manager? However, I have seen throughout the years, there have been people who are like, hey, our manager was actually somebody that somebody was either married to or dating, and they were there because it was a part of the life that they wanted to do together. But,
Okay, I need to let you know.
what?
As a poor white girl that I grew up as,
Yes?
it is extremely common for
I know.
white men to manage their white spouses in their artistic career.
I know.
Okay?
I
Like, this
know
is a
it's-
thing. The manager husband is a huge thing.
I know.
So married to your manager is not a big deal.
No, I
Dating
know.
your manager, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Now, starting to date someone who's in charge of you in a separate profession, that's different. Or
Yeah.
like in your, like basically in a profession that you entered under them kind of thing.
Like, my point though still is that I just don't like it anyway, because of the fact that people go, well, we're working together, and I'm like, I feel like you have some lines that you cross, but that also gets sometimes silly where you're like, of course you're gonna have lines that are gonna cross, this literally has to do with our lives, so, what? Nate wants me to work for him? Would it be a good idea to accept his offer? Or will it add yet more drama to my life?
Byrne just wants the drama dialed down. That's it. She's
That's
like,
it.
right now, I just want a quiet 2021.
Freedom. God, we are 6 days in and I want to die. 7, I think, actually,
It's
technically
okay.
now.
We
It's
are
alright.
probably about 9 or 10 by the time you get this anyway.
It's fine. Can I even combine it with school? What will happen to me? Find out next time in Freshman Fantasy.
Fantasies! Fantasies! Oh my god, just, wishing everyone a peaceful 2021,
God. Yeah.
All right, so here we've made it through another chapter. We have no idea how long this hell game is, and Byrne may finally get some quiet for about a couple minutes.
Yay! Freedom at last! I finally cleared my name. Cindy and Jonathan confessed, and the cafe said I could have my job back. But then Nate offered me a job. I could work from home and avoid drama.
Oh my god, avoiding drama would be amazing, but you still have to go to school, so you know.
It's true.
But you can avoid drama in the workplace, so long as your daddy doesn't bring it home.
Right? I am seriously considering his offer. Tonight he invited me to a nightclub after school.
Interestingly enough, there is no mention of the difference in pay.
Absolutely.
Because, despite the fact that daddy needs money, she has, because of her rich upbringing, based on my interpretation, no knowledge of the fact that your pay and the money you make would matter. You just need to make money.
Right? Or you just have an expectation that of course you're going to get paid well too.
No, doesn't even matter, because you'll hire at a job for $8.25 an hour. You just need to make money. Money will solve money problems. Because you've never really had to think about what anything costs. You might go, my paycheck seems weirdly small, or it just auto-deposits and you don't really think about it. And you're not comparing the jobs because of how much they pay, because you're not poor.
Right? Today invited me to a nightclub after school. Hot Horizon are playing their first gig at a new venue. And we will talk about the job. What will happen at the nightclub tonight?
And I said yes, I am going, and I said yes.
Yes.
Also, he didn't tell me to meet him there. He invited. Important!
Hey!
Thank you.
Weirdly enough, Nate is currently the nicest dude of all of them.
Of all the prospects, yes.
Right.
He is, the bar is low, and he is the least offensive.
Still in hell. I get on the school bus. Mark isn't here today. I wonder where he is. Anyway, I'm glad that nobody has started any drama today. It looks like the rumors have finally been cleared up. I check my phone and look at social media. Sure enough, Cindy and Jonathan have publicly apologized for their horrible actions. I turn off my phone and sigh in relief.
And there's no discourse at all.
That's all I care about. All I wanted was you to apologize. Great, I can move on.
And no one interacts at all. They just stop talking to you.
Yep.
Or talking about you.
For reasons?
Reasons.
It's a relaxing bus ride to school.
You know what, honestly, would be friggin' hilarious? Okay, so Byrne is a ghost, right?
Yes.
Like, we've decided Byrne is a ghost.
Yep.
The only reason anyone talks about Byrne at all is basically out of fear of Cindy. Nobody else even knows who the frick Byrne is unless they can see her somehow. Unless their particular, bent of, type allows them to see her. So usually they're not actually looking at her, they're looking at the person with her, who's a part of the conspiracy that Cindy put out there. And the reason Cindy puts them out there is because literally almost no one will notice Byrne unless she does something, and then they perpetuate nonsense information out of fear of Cindy.
That would be really fascinating. Sounds really indicative of something going on right now. I sit at the usual spot and wait for my friends to arrive. I see Mark coming in and looking flustered.
Flustered. Did you do it?
Oh my god, OMG, Mark, what happened? You went on the bus today and you look bad. Did you not sleep well?
Oh, about that, not really.
He looks away, embarrassed. Oh, no, you were worrying, weren't you? Were you worrying about Kayla? Actually, hang on. He spits out the milk he's drinking almost instantly.
Shh, I haven't even said anything yet. Oh.
Wait, if you're nervous, I have a plan.
An idea?
How does inviting him to the nightclub help?
It would be her plan. So, offer to play matchmaker is one thing, that's more specific, but we will allow her to show us what her plan is if we say invite him to the nightclub.
I'm actually kind of curious about the invite him to the nightclub thing, because that does not follow in my brain at all. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, Byrne?
I figure if she invites him to the nightclub, I'll also invite Kayla, and you can hang out in a non-school setting together that's not about me.
Maybe, yeah, that could possibly work.
But I was just saying, I don't think, with having just relieved yourself of all drama, you want to play matchmaker for your friends.
Yeah,
I kind of doubt that.
I don't think so either.
You're excited about them. I get that she's excited about them, that she likes this, but I haven't had the experience that she's interested in matchmaking for anyone, only that she really wants things to quiet down.
Right, alright, well, let's just invite him to the nightclub then. I tell him about Nate's invitation to the nightclub. A lot of people are going to be there. I can invite you and Kayla. It will be the perfect chance for you to ask her.
To ask her that I have feels about you? You're assuming he's going to ask her out, not say I have feelings for you.
Yeah, right?
Which are different things, by the way.
They really are.
Because you can ask someone out, I will put it, you can ask someone out without having feelings for them.
Ha!
Oh my god, unlike half the dating games we've played, it is possible to ask someone out because you think they're cool. Like, wow, at the register, you seemed fucking cool. I see you walking while you're off shift. Hey, now that you're not at work, remember I was that customer 2 hours ago? I happened to be at this other store, I saw you. You are super cute. Do you want to go out?
Okay, so even like hilariously enough, and I hate saying this because, but like even being raised Mormon, they were really like, it's really important that you go out on dates because you want to learn about the person that
To
you
get
may to see if
to
they're
know them.
interested. Yeah,
Yes.
like that is just a part
You
of the
don't
process.
go out on dates because you're infatuated with them. You try to build an infatuation by going on dates.
Right?
Like, you have mild interest in a person and or you want to see them again. So you go on a date, unless you just want friends. And then you go on what I would consider a friend
group date.
Because what it is,
Or that too.
Or friend date, because what it is it's a deliberately organized activity outside of your regular schedule to get to know them and hang out with them, which is a date, but platonically.
Though I will say, so before I actually really heavily ever got involved in it, there was a lot more of a push. So once you reach dating age, which was apparently 18,
Okay.
you were actually, they were recommended more when I was raised Mormon that you only go out on group dates so that you're never tempted, because
You know
there was
what?
always that.
They don't believe in the power of God at all. I'm just going to say that about Mormons right now. Like, I mean, not all Mormons, but those who practice the things you were talking about, if the age of dating is 18, it means they are basically putting a legal barrier against themselves having an experience where someone is underage and doing something. But if they actually believe no one's going to do anything through the power of God and teaching, then why would the age matter when you start dating?
So it could have just basically been my interpretation, but it seemed like there was basically more pressure. So as soon as I was introduced to basically, it's complex, but basically moving from being in Young Women's, moving to basically something called the Relief Society. So once you were a certain age, you would be introduced into the Relief Society. You could no longer go to Young Women's because you were too old, right? You'd aged out. And then once you started going, so when I started going to college, back where I lived in Idaho, one of the big things there was you go to the singles wards.
Okay.
They're really like, you should be dating. Dating is really important, but you always need to be going with someone so you're never tempted, kind of thing. And the emphasis seemed to be way bigger of now is the time to date, or that you should now be dating.
Because this is when your timeline begins. If you're going to hit heteronormative timeline before you die, you need to start now.
You need to do it, and you can only go in the singles wards when you're 18. So I guess that's more like my perspective on it. I mean, there is like the mild thing, I think, where they
You're
would
not
talk about,
single until you're 18.
right? Or like some of it also felt like in some ways of being like, hey, you shouldn't really be single dating, like dating one-on-one with one other person before you're 18, kind of thing. But also still, even when you're over 18, there's a lot of like sex shaming in being Mormon, okay? There's a lot of paranoia and fear and like anxiety about you're gonna ruin your eternal life, blah blah blah, whatever, because you held someone's hand inappropriately.
But like, the main point here, and I'm really, really sorry for your upbringing. I am, my friend.
It's fine. I hate fucking singles wards, by the way.
You don't have to be super interested in someone or deeply attracted to them or have profound, meaningful feelings for them or be in love with them to ask them out. And if you have any of those feelings for them, you also don't have to ask them out.
Do you also know some of the stupidest fucking conversation topics they were trying to teach us, of trying to learn what your potential eternal companion was? It's not just go on a date, have fun with people that you might want to get to know.
It's interview everyone to see if they are your eternal companion.
And it was stupid questions like things you can ask. Do you like broccoli? Like, that was one of the fucking questions they posed to us as being a really good filter for figuring things out. And I was like, what broccoli? The hell? I was, like, even in the class, I kind of, like, raised my hand, and I was like, what are you talking about?
How is broccoli gonna help me find my soulmate?
Oh, is that also that thing of going, if this is your conversation for here's your eternal companion that we will marry and your souls will be bound together for time and all eternity, that's the fucking question you want to ask?
Hashtag broccoli helps you find your soulmate.
Yes.
All right.
Right. Okay, so it's set. If you meet me after school, I can even help you get ready.
Oh, are we going to see him in other clothes? Are we going to see him in other clothes? I want to dress up Mark.
You know what I want to do to Mark the entire time? I've seen it, and it's really cute. Of some of the guys who really do have, like, the bangs that come down really low. And they take... No. Yeah, they do the little clippy, and it's really cute because it's just a little standy-up clip, and it looks really cute.
I've also seen the one where they take it and they roll it back and they put a clip straight across the top as well, and that one looks really nice. But then there's always the Animo cute boy one where they put it off to the side with like 3 or 4 clips.
That one's fun,
like,
too.
any of those would be very cute, but I just don't cut his hair, please. Oh my God, you'll destroy him. But, like, I would love to see it dress him up. So, yes, thank you. Tonight will be so fun, but it will be fun
in the next one! Hey, so thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos. If you are having a good time with us, it would actually be greatly appreciated. We have lots of goals we would like to achieve this year, so if you could contribute to that, that would be awesome. Also, it would really help us out if you'd go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We have some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!